The believer should not subscribe to the modern disease of caring about everything. This anxiety, this constant need to have an opinion, to react to every passing shadow, is a poison for the soul. The world screams at you to care more, care about this trend, that outrage, this person's opinion of you. It is a relentless assault designed to distract you, to fill your heart with everything except what it was created for. And what was it created for? It was created as a vessel for the light and remembrance of Allah. When you fill it with the noise of the dunya, there is no room left for peace. The secret, the subtle art that our faith has taught for over 1400 years is not to become apathetic, but to become focused. It is the art of strategic disregard. You have a finite amount of energy, a limited number of breaths in your lungs. You cannot afford to spend this precious currency on trivialities. You must consciously decide what is worthy of your heart's attention. This is the essence of Zuhd, not to be poor, but to be free from the world's grip on your soul. So, you must choose your struggle. Do not run from hardship, for this life is an abode of tests by its very design. Happiness is not the absence of problems. True contentment is found in embracing the right problems. Will you struggle for the fleeting approval of creation, or for the eternal pleasure of the Creator? Will you exhaust yourself chasing status and wealth, or will you find meaning in the beautiful struggle of raising a righteous family, of seeking knowledge, of perfecting your character? Pain is inevitable, but meaning is a choice. And when you choose a struggle for the sake of Allah, that pain becomes a source of purification. It is the fire that burns away your ego and polishes your soul. And in this journey, when the world feels overwhelming, you must remember the promise of your Lord. He does not ask you to carry the world alone. He asks only that you carry your trust in Him. For Allah Himself has declared, and whoever relies upon Allah, He is sufficient for him. He is enough. Sufficient against your fears, sufficient for your needs, sufficient to mend your broken heart. True strength is not in believing in yourself, it is in knowing your own weakness and relying completely upon the One who is all-powerful. You will face trials that are not your fault. You will be wronged. You will be hurt. You will be tested with loss and with hardship that you did not cause. And it is in these moments that your true test begins. While you are not at fault for the storm, you are 100% responsible for how you sail your ship. You are responsible for your response. Will you choose despair, or will you choose sabr? Will you complain to the creation, or will you turn in humility to the Creator? This is your power. This is your choice. Nobody can take this responsibility from you, and in it lies your ultimate freedom. This path requires you to abandon the tyranny of exceptionalism. You are not special. Your problems are not unique. This realization is not meant to diminish you. It is meant to liberate you, to free you from the prison of your own ego. The obsession with being unique is the root of entitlement and anxiety. Instead, find your honor in being a humble servant, an abd of Allah. That is the highest and most special station one can ever achieve. And the ultimate tool to maintain this focus, the compass that will always orient you back to what truly matters, is the remembrance of death. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, advised us to frequently remember the destroyer of pleasures. Why? Because the thought of your own grave obliterates the superficial. In the face of your final return to Allah, all worldly praise and criticism turns to dust. It forces you to ask the only question that will matter. What is my legacy? Not the legacy of wealth or fame, but the legacy of faith, of kindness, of knowledge left behind. What mark will you leave on the world for the sake of the One who created it? Confronting your mortality is the key to truly living, for it is only when you are prepared to die at any moment that you are finally free to live without fear.